What is up, YouTube? It's another Minecraft tutorial. This time we are going to be setting up a vanilla Minecraft server using PortForward basically on a Mac. So let's start with making a folder and let's rename this to server. This can be whatever you want. Just for the video, it's just going to be called server. And then you're going to want to open it, and then you will go up here to the spotlight and open up text edit. Okay, now before we go any further, we're gonna have to go to the first link in the description. It's gonna take you to the Minecraft wiki. Okay, so you wanna go to Mac OS X, setting up the server, and it is right here. Copy this. It's gonna look kind of funky when you're copying it, but you'll get it, don't worry. So now that you got that copied, you want to go here to your text edit and paste that. Then you want to re-highlight it, go to format, and click make plain text. That is a super important step that right there. And we're gonna call this Minecraft.jar. I'd suggest that you'd make it Minecraft.jar too, just to make it easier on everyone's life and so that there's less confusion. Okay, so now we're gonna get a file, save as start.command. The start.command part is so important. Just call it start.command and everything should be good. Then you want to save it to your folder on your desktop, hopefully, and just save it. And no, I want to record. This is so difficult. Hold on, let me try again. File, save as, server, no, start.command. And save it right there. And boom. If you are still with me at this point, you are amazing. You're like doing so good. I promise you the rest of the part is just easy, smooth sailing. So now that we got that link taken care of, you want to go to minecraft.net, and there will also be a link to this in the description. And then where it says play Minecraft, you want to click download. You do not have to sign in for this. And where it says down here, make sure that you get this, the Minecraft server.jar, and not the Minecraft server exe. That's for Windows. That's in another video that I have, but not mine. So now that we got that downloaded, we're gonna go ahead and place that into our folder. And just like we renamed the Minecraft.jar and the start.command, we're gonna rename this to Minecraft.jar. Who would have guessed? I would have. Okay, so we got that taken care of. So now you want to go back up to the spotlight and look up terminal. Want to open that up, and you want to type chmod a plus x space, and then you want to drag the start.command in here and hit enter. And if it looks just like you did it, if it looks just like my screen, and you probably did it right. But just to make sure, we're gonna run it in a second. And then the last link that you have to go to, I promise, the third one, the last one. The third link will take you here. You want to scroll down all the way to the bottom of the page, and you will see this, download the application. Just download that. I promise you guys, it's not a virus. I have been using this for a while now, and it's the best way to do it. The easiest, simplest way to do it. Okay, so I just placed it onto my desktop. And to run the server, you must have this application open. So let's go ahead and open it. And check automatically for updates. I would like updates. Yes, please. Yes, please. Okay. So make sure to have here, it says on. If it's on off, you will not be able to connect to your server. So we're going to go ahead and add the port by clicking the little plus down here and type in 25565. That is the default Minecraft port. So we're going to add to the mapping, and because I already have a server running on 25565, the public port is 32770. This for you should be 25565 unless you already have a server running on that port. But for me, I already have a server running on that port, so that's going to be the extension. So now we're going to go ahead and start up the server. Alright, we're starting up the server. If you are still with me, you are like gold. That means you're right on the dot. You're doing so good. And when it loads, you're going to see all this failed to load stuff. Don't worry about that. That's because it's still generating those files like the whitelist and the op list. Just don't worry about it. Don't freak out. Okay, so when it's done generating the files, at the bottom, make sure that it says done. Then down here, just type, and it would start closing down the server, and it should stop any second now. And I'm assuming that you just close it out now. So it closed out automatically, and it says stopping server, log out, then it should say process complete. If you don't see process complete, you might have to like scroll down to see it, and then you just want to close out of that. Never close out of that when the server is running. You might have seen me try to click the X button. That's just because my computer froze up for a second. Don't ever do that. Always do stop. Okay, so now that we got the server running, it's on that port 32770 for me. We want to go ahead and go to the server.properties, right click, and go to open with. Then you always want to open it with text edit. So all this is pretty straightforward. You want players to go to another, the world name, leave that default, neighbor query, don't know what that is, allow flight, set to false, the server port, keep that 25565 if you followed my instructions like back here, and the level type, keep that default, enable rcone, keep that false, I have no idea what that is. I believe if you put a seed there, it would generate that seed. The server IP, leave that blank because we are using port map. The max build height, 256. That's a good max build height. Do you want NPCs to spawn? Do you want to whitelist your server? If you whitelist it, you have to add the player's name to a list to let them to join. Do you want animals to spawn, like pigs, cows, them good critters? Snooper enable, leave that true, because that sends information to Minecraft.net about your server and how everything's going, like send the next update, say know what to improve. Hardcore mode, if you set this to true and you die, you won't be able to respawn. Texture pack, you can set a texture pack for the server default. Online mode, and when set to false, this will make it a cracked server, allowing hackers to join the world of any name and non-premium accounts to join. If it's set to true, only premium members can join. Do you want PvP? True for yes, false for no. PvP is player versus player for those who didn't know. The difficulty, keep that on 1, I would highly recommend, or it would be too hard. Well, for me it is. Game mode 0 this is going to be the default game mode that players get when they join the world automatically. So when set to 0, that means it'll be on survival, 1 creative, 2 adventure, and an adventure they can only interact with blocks. Keep the max players on 20 or change it to whatever the maximum players you want. Spawn monsters. Keep that to true if you want monsters to spawn. Do you want to generate structures like NPC villages, and mine shafts? What is it? I forget what the other one is, but I really like it. It's the place where the end portal is. It's like a magical place. I know it's a magical place. Keep the view distance on 10, and for MOTD as message of the day for this video, I'm going to change it to Nethria is a beast, because I'm the one bringing you this video. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and save that, and we're going to reopen the start.command and start up the server. Meanwhile, I'm going to go download Minecraft. Oh, I already got it right here. One step ahead. Okay, so let's let my Minecraft open. And go ahead, sign in. And players, like your friends, and yeah, they're already able to join. We're already set everything up, so now all we got to do now is just set up the world. So we're gonna change this to Nethria YouTube. I'm making a video. And then for the server address, you're gonna put this number up here, then colon the public port. So for me, it's gonna be 98.166.152.46 colon 32770 for me. If you don't have a port already running, if you don't have a server already running on that port, it will be 25565, and in that case, you won't need to put the 25565. You'll just want this if it's the 25565 port, like I asked. If you did it like I asked, you can just put in this number, and you'll be set to go. So, here we go. Here is my server. As you can see, it is running. This is not a fake video. So we're gonna go ahead and join. Alright, we're getting to the good stuff. Okay. Unfortunately, some spawns are underwater, and it really aggravates me. I don't know why the render distance is on far. But in this case, if you get a crappy spawn like what I just got, just go ahead, disconnect, go over here, type stop to stop the server. Then, if you have a crappy world, just take this file, world folder, and just trash it. Then restart the server, but this time it should give you a different world, and hopefully this one it's preparing spawn. This is the boring part. If you are interested in setting up like a cracked bucket server on Macs, check out my YouTube channel. I have a video on that. If you are interested in setting up a vanilla server on Windows, I also have a video for that. And it's up again, so I'm gonna go ahead and join. And I have a crappy spawn again. Or not. Oh, no, I don't. For a second I thought I was in the ocean. I was about to be like, crap. Okay, so now we're in the game, and I'm gonna go change my render distance down to tiny. My stepdad's crazy. He plays on far, lags his butt off, so I really don't care. So if you you won't be able to break blocks until you listen to this. Just listen. If you want to break blocks around spawn, I can break blocks over here, but I can't break blocks over here. This is because the spawn is automatically protected. What you gotta do is you gotta go over to the console, which is the log like you see on the top right corner of the screen. you gotta type OP space, then the player name. So in this case, it'll be Nethria JK. And just to make sure you opt yourself, it will say server opt Nethria JK. So as you can see, a second ago I couldn't build over here, and voila, I can now build. Now, for those who don't know how to kick and ban players, I'm also going to go over that briefly right now. And after I stress this, do not give random players op. You will regret it. People don't care about servers. They will destroy your server. I've had a first-hand experience. Do not just op people that join and say, can I get op? It's never going to turn out good for you. If, like, the person's played for a while, that's a little bit of a different story. But if a player joins an asks for op, usually do not do it, because they are usually there to destroy your world. Even if they say they're from Planet Minecraft, I would not recommend giving them permission to fly. I can't stress that enough. There's so many fakes that say that they're from Planet Minecraft, but they're not. So just be advised of that. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to kick players. Let me de-op myself. And I've been de-opped. Frowny face. So now I'm going to type kick space my gamer tag. And I have been kicked by an operator. That's how you kick players, for those who didn't know. So, I'm back. Let's say I've been a naughty player. I've destroyed everything. You don't like me. You want me off your server forever. The solution to this is ban space my name. And I have been banned from the server. I can't join. So, if you want to unban someone, you type pardon, then the player name, just as it's spelled, caps and everything. And then they're able to rejoin. Yay! Okay, so that's about it, YouTube. If you are interested in making a server craft bucket for your Mac, please check out my channel. I know there's a video on it because I just made one. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments and I will answer them as soon as I get around to my YouTube, which is like several times a day. So, I hope you liked the video. Like and subscribe to my channel to help others find the video if you found this video helpful. Again, just comment in the descriptions if you guys, in the comments if you guys have any questions whatsoever about setting up a server. And this is Nethria JK, and enjoy your new server.